Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
Station WOR, L. Bamberger and Company at Newark, New Jersey.
This is WAAM, 1 Bond Street, Newark, New Jersey.
This program has come to you through the National Broadcasting Company and associated radio stations. This is WJZ in New York.
This is WEEI in Boston.
Westinghouse, KYW, the Chicago Herald and Examiner Station.
This is KHJ, the Don Lee Station, Los Angeles.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Radio Journeys. I'm John Grimmett, your guide each week as we go back and listen to radio as it sounded and felt in its earliest days. It's been said that those three voices, Connie, Martha, and Vet, the Boswell Sisters, started a musical movement that has lasted generations. They've also been called the most imitated performers in the history of broadcasting. Lush harmonies, impeccable rhythm. And though their careers together were relatively short-lived, the work they did lingers today. This week on Radio Journeys, a special look at the earliest radio broadcasts of the Boswell Sisters. Even though it can be said that the Boswell Sisters were quite famous in their day, a real sensation in fact, one of their imitators actually became more famous than they were, the Andrews Sisters. During the 1940s, the Andrews Sisters had a major radio show as well as a number of films. In addition, there's a long list of other sister acts, close harmony groups we would call them, who rode on the coattails of the Boswell Sisters, reaping their fame from the sensation started by the Boswell Sisters. But the Boswell Sisters were the first, and the most beloved among other musicians. Ella Fitzgerald admired them. Bing Crosby absolutely adored their singing styles. In many ways, we could say that Bing Crosby's early singing was a lot like the Boswell Sisters, part of the same genre. His group, the Rhythm Boys, were also a close harmony group. We'll talk a little bit later about the legacy of the Boswell Sisters and what happened to them, how they split up in the mid-1930s, and how Connie Boswell was able to continue in her musical career well into the 1950s. But first, a look at where the Boswell Sisters came from. There is a lot of confusion out there about the biography of the Boswell Sisters, where they were born, where they started performing, and how. Although the media at the time liked to say that they were born, all three of them, in New Orleans, the fact is that two of them, Martha and Connie, were born in Kansas City, while Vet, short for Helvetia, was born in Birmingham, Alabama. No doubt, all three of them were deep Southern girls, born into a musical community of jazz, blues, and gospel. They released records as early as 1925 and began performing on the radio as early as 1928. Actually, it can be said that even though they weren't born in New Orleans, their careers began there. They had a live singing gig over New Orleans station WSMB as early as 1927, all the while looking for larger and more important labels to record on. In 1930, they won one of those coveted recording contracts with the Oki label, a label that at that time was famous for bringing in young, new, talented jazz and blues performers, putting the Boswell Sisters in very good company. In 1929, they moved out to Los Angeles and began performing on KFWB, and then in 1930, they won a contract for some nationally syndicated radio shows with the Continental Broadcasting Corporation. The show would be self-titled The Boswell Sisters, and these shows are the earliest recordings we have of their performances for the radio. They're also significant because these recordings come from the time just before the Boswell Sisters went on to NBC in 1931. Now, before going any further about the Boswell Sisters, let's go ahead and listen to these two recordings. Both of them were recorded supposedly in April of 1930 by the Continental Broadcasting Corporation. They were distributed around the country and also probably heard over stations like KFWB, where they started out in 1929. These recordings are not widely distributed among collectors. They were released in the early 1980s on LP, and that's where I got them, from the now-defunct Radiola label, a set of LPs that also features other sister close harmony acts, including some recordings from the 1950s by the Andrews Sisters. Let's listen to one of these shows now from April of 1930. This is catalog number 3041 of the Continental Broadcasting Corporation's transcriptions. The Boswell Sisters. Listen closely. You don't want to miss their version of the heebie-jeebies in this one.
From the studios of the Continental Broadcasting Corporation in Hollywood, California, we present those versatile Boswell Sisters, the three girls from New Orleans. Today, as their program, they're going to offer you first, I believe, Sans Cien's The Swan, or My Heart at Thy Sweet Voice, or Heebie-Jeebie Blues. We'll play one or the other of those numbers. What'll it be first, Earl?
Oh, I think we'll do South Sea Rose today.
Oh, well, you mind wonderfully. However, they're going to do the South Sea Rose.
They call her South Sea Rose. She's fickle, they suppose. It seems nobody knows. She's craving for love. Dressed in her seaweed clothes, her heart cries out to those on every ship that goes. She's craving for love. She could be true to one and care for none, but only one. Until he comes to her, she'll always be the lonely one. They call her South Sea Rose. She's fickle, they suppose. It seems nobody knows. She's craving for love. Rain, sheltering from the sway, while guitars are playing, she is all alone. Rain, meet the stars she's straying, balmy breezes fade, go and find home. They call her South Sea Rose. She's fickle, they suppose. It seems nobody knows she's craving for love. Dressed in her seaweed clothes, her heart cries out to those on every ship that goes. She's craving for
very good, girls. We enjoyed that a great deal. It sounded a little bit like Rachmaninoff's Prelude in C-sharp minor. Well, folks, this is letting you in on a little secret. Last night we were working on Al Martin's Hollywood Review, which you'll unquestionably hear pretty quickly, and I asked the girls if they'd do some real sentimental numbers. And in accordance with their usual policy of doing just exactly as they're asked, they did two of them. The first one was Heebie Jeebie Blues. The second one was I've Got My Eye on You. So now we'll ask them if they'll do those two numbers under the guise of something else and see if they'll do them for us.
I've got the heebie-jeebies, what you talking about? Got the heebie-jeebie blues, sweet cause they're bones. Come on down, just a little bit short. Said, babe, don't you know it? Come on and show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Oh, ski, scat, ba-dee-la-dee-la-dee-la-do. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-wop-doo, do-do-wop-doo. Babe, don't you know it? Come on, show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance, young man. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies, what you talking about? Got the heebie-jeebie blues, sweet cause they won't. Come on down, just a little bit short. Said, babe, don't you know it? Come on, show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. I've got the heebie-jeebies. What you doing with the jeebies? Said I got those heebies, the heebie-jeebie blues.
Sweet, sad thing, that. And now they continue with I've Got My Eye on You.
I've got my eye on you. I don't know why, but Jiminy G, you seem to be just what the doctor ordered for me. Ooh, I told my heart you'll do. Right from the start you had my okay. Can't get away. I've got my eye on you. You look so good, why honey you should. With all you seem to hold. Why, you're hard to make, I'm hard to shake. But baby, I'll bet you, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I've got my eye on you. I don't know why, but Jiminy G, you seem to be just what the doctor ordered for me. Ooh, I told my heart you'll do. Right from the start you had my okay. Can't get away. I've got my eye on you.
Very good, Eddie. And now the girls are going to continue. And in telling you about this, we'll have to let you in on another secret. Here in Hollywood, the weather is either perfect or unusual. Today it happens to be raining beautifully. So the girls will offer a very suggestive song beside an open fireplace.
Darkness is falling out in the gloom. Shadows are creeping inside my room. Love's all aglow in my fireplace. There, lonely are grieving inside my room. Here all alone, I'm sad and blue. You would return, dear, if you only behind an open fireplace I sit and dream of you. In every flame I see the face that time and space will not erase. And when the moving embers die, just as your love died too, there's nothing in my fireplace but those can dream of you.
We're listening to rare recordings of the Boswell Sisters, some of their earliest radio performances recorded in 1930 for the Continental Broadcasting Corporation. Now, it's good to remember as we listen to these that this was actually just the beginning of the Boswell Sisters' career. They had a relatively slow rise to fame. They had just begun recording for the Okie label in 1930 when these recordings were made. And within 1 year of making these recordings for the Continental Broadcasting Corporation, they would be on NBC, not with their own show, but as regular performers on the show The Pleasure Time, given a great deal of room to choose their numbers and sing as they wanted to with their backing. These radio shows, even though they were syndicated, were no doubt one of the ways that the Boswell Sisters rose to become a sensation. Let's listen to the second of these two recordings that we're presenting this week, also dated April 1930. Record number 4128 in the Continental Broadcasting Corporation's transcriptions, an equally delectable episode of the Boswell Sisters.
I'm going your way, you're going my way, we're on the highway to heaven. We're on the new road, we're on the new road, we're on the highway to heaven. We can go along, a lovely thing, along we'll make a sing, a song we're gonna swing, along that white sunny skyway, your way is my way, we're on the highway to heaven.
Let's all get on the highway to heaven with the charming syncopators from the sunny south, the three Boswell sisters, singing I've Got It, but it don't do me no good.
I'm a lonesome little babe in the woods. I've got it, but it don't do me no good. I can't hold a man the way that I should. I've got it, but it don't do me no good. So I'm like a barrel sherry, longing to meet its fate. I want somebody married who wants to dissipate. I'm afraid that I might age in the woods. I've got it, but it don't do me no good. Every time I get a brand new suite, I'm up in the clouds, I'm flying high. Then the boyfriend picks a sweeter sweetie. Now I don't even get a break, I wonder why. I'm a lonesome little babe in the woods. Ba-da-dum-dum. I've got it, but it don't do me no good, no good. I can't hold a man the way that I should. Ba-da-da-dum. I've got it, but it don't do me no good, no good, no good, no good. I'm young and so ambitious, why should I waste my time? I've got a lot of loving, who's got to live and on. I'm a gal that's just been misunderstood. Ba-da-dum-bum. I've got it, but it don't do me no good, no good, no good, no good.
my future just passed. Now we hear a number taken from the motion picture Big Party, Good for Nothing But Love.
When I feel I'm falling, I don't hesitate. In a phone booth calling, fixing up a day. Just a little kiss or two put me in a trance. Guess someday I'll marry if I ever get a chance. Good for nothing, baby. Wear my heart on my glove. Try my darndest to be good, but I'm good for nothing but love. I thought sometime maybe I'd be an angel above, but I can't fly when I'm making a die. Oh, I'm good for nothing but love. Water the farm and go to church Sunday, like all the good folks do. But like the storm, I rush around Monday, search of a thrill that's new. Good for nothing all day long, but when the moon is above, I get weak when I'm out with the sheep, and I'm good for nothing but love. Good for nothing, baby, wear my heart on my glove. Try my darndest to be good, but I'm good for nothing but love. I thought sometime, maybe, I'd be an angel above, but I can't fly when I'm necking a guy. Oh, I'm good for nothing but love. Good for nothing all day long, but when the moon is above, I get weak when I'm out with the sheik, and I'm good for nothing but love.
Bye Bye Blues.
Bye bye blues. Bye bye blues. Bells ring, birds sing, sun is shining. No more crying. Just we two, smiling through. Don't sigh, don't cry. Bye bye blues. I got a big surprise when I saw you smile. I never dreamed that it could be, but now I realize since I saw you smile, there's only happiness for me. So bye bye blues, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da. Bye bye, ba-da-da-ba-da. Bells ring, birds sing, bells ringing, sun shining, birds singing, no more whining, just we two, smiling through. Don't sigh, don't cry, bye bye blues.
So there you have it, two of the earliest radio performances of the Boswell Sisters from April 1930, actually the two earliest known recordings of the Boswell Sisters, both of them produced by the Continental Broadcasting Corporation. And as I said, the next year the Boswell Sisters were on NBC, beginning their network radio performances, but we don't have any recordings of the Boswell Sisters again until 1934, when they appeared on Silvertown Time, which was another syndicated series, an advertising medium for the Goodrich Tire Company. Now, this syndicated recording was recorded and broadcast in 1934, so I won't play the entire thing this week on Radio Journeys, perhaps in the future when we get to 1934. But here's a brief sample of it.
It's Goodrich Silvertown time. Through the courtesy of your local Goodrich dealer, we bring to you B.A. Ralph and the Goodrich Silvertown Orchestra. With a famous original silver mask tenor. And And as our guest stars, three girls who put romance into rhythm, the famous Boswell Sisters. Lovely Connie Boswell offers a hit tune from a hit picture. I've Got a Feeling You're Fooling, from the Broadway melody of 1936.
I've got a feeling you're fooling. I've got a feeling you're having fun. I'll get a go by when you are done fooling with me. I've got a feeling you're fooling. I've got a notion it's make-believe. I think you're laughing right up your sleeve fooling with me. Life is worth living while you are giving moments of paradise. You're such a standout, but when you hand out that hocus pocus from your eyes, I've got a feeling you're fooling. I've got a feeling it's all a frame. It's just a well-known old army game, fooling with you. You are a picture no artist could paint, but you're a mixture of devil and saint. I just sigh and dream and try to figure you out. Love is in season, the moon's up above, though it be treason to question your love. Every time I look at you, my heart's in doubt. I got a feeling you're fooling. I got a feeling you're having fun. I'll get a go by when you're done fooling with me. I got a feeling that you're fooling. I got a notion it's make-believe. I think you're laughing right up your sleeve, fooling with me.
That's Connie Boswell singing on the Goodrich Silvertown Time in 1934. The other Boswell sisters would join later in that program for other numbers. Now, Connie Boswell, of course, did go on to become the most famous of the Boswell sisters, and Connie had a personal story. She performed all of her career in a wheelchair. Now, once again, the media liked to say that she had polio, and that's why. But Connie herself told Radio Life magazine during an interview in the 1930s that she had fallen off the back of a wagon at the age of 4 and cracked her spine. There is a story, of course, that in those days, when people with disabilities were the subject of much discrimination, that the United States government did not want her to perform in USO performances overseas during World War II. They didn't want a so-called cripple performing in front of U.S. troops. But despite those discriminations, Connie Boswell did rise to become one of the most popular singers of the 1930s and 1940s. She even had her own radio show, a highly rated one, over NBC, The Connie Boswell Show. Now, 1934 may very well have been the peak of fame for the Boswell sisters. As I mentioned earlier, Bing Crosby greatly admired their music, so much so that he recruited them to perform over the Woodbury Soap Show in 1934. They appeared on several episodes of Woodbury's Bing Crosby Entertains. The earliest recording we have of the Boswell sisters with Bing Crosby is from September 18 of 1934. Listen to how Bing introduces the Boswell sisters.
Well, Kenneth Niles. Here again.
Yes, here again, Bing.
Did you summer well, Kenzie?
Oh, I'm one of the best. And how about yours, Bing?
The greatest summer of my life. First, they were the twins.
Ah, yes, the twins. Say, have you learned much about them?
No, it's a new racket for me, but what would you like to know?
Well, tell me something about them. Anything.
Well, twins usually look alike, having been born more or less under the same conditions and having no particular preference in the matter.
You don't say.
Sure, and if they resemble the mother, they have what might be called a flying start in life.
Well, what if they resemble the father?
Well, in that case, they should be held right end up and patted lightly on their respective backs.
You don't say.
I do say.
Well, how about the upkeep on twins? It must be staggering, Bing.
No, not at all. The overhead on a small pair is much less than on a singleton. Now, your greater buying power naturally enables you to do your shopping wholesale. And the tidy sum you save in this way may be set aside as a marching fund to send your little squad through military school.
And after they grow up, what sort of careers have you in mind for them?
Well, I don't quite know. I hadn't thought of it, but if they were girls instead of boys and triplets instead of twins, they could sing like, Three girls with but a single thought. Harmony. And what harmony? They're here now and for many weeks to come. The Boswell Sisters.
Everybody, while I sing this song, I'm singing about the dance that makes you shake your shoes. That dance that gives you folks the heebie-jeebie blues. It's called a heebie-jeebie dance. It's called a heebie-jeebie blues. Got heat deep and talking about that heat deep blues. We call them on. Come on, just a bit, y'all. That bed don't know it. Come on, children, don't be blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Oh, heat deep dance. Oh, heat deep dance. Oh, it's easy, cat. Do love, oh. Say, don't you know it? Come on, children, don't be blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call his kitty dance, young man. Call his kitty dance. I got his kitty. Why could you with you? Said I got those heavies.
Boswell Sisters performing on The Bing Crosby Show. Bing Crosby Entertains, September 18, 1934. Well, as a group, the Boswell Sisters did not stay intact that long. In 1936, they split up. Martha and Vet both got married and entered domestic life, but Connie Boswell stayed in show business. Shortly after the demise of the group, Connie was heard with Harry Richmond, performing in an advertising medium for Florida orange juice. Now, Harry Richmond himself was an old vaudeville performer. By today's standards, much of what he did could be considered in bad taste. He wasn't that great a singer, and some of his episodes are notoriously racist in content. Harry also had a habit of writing scripts that tended to sound like he was about to break out into fisticuffs with his guests. This particular episode, we find Harry bantering quite a bit with Connie. One wonders just how much Connie was enjoying all of this.
How do you feel now, good people? Did that make you forget the frozen north for a while? Because if it didn't do the job entirely, I have a remedy that never fails. A song from the one and only Connie Boswell.
Now, just a moment, Harry.
What's the matter? Didn't you like my introduction?
I thought it was great, but don't forget, I'm the one that has to live up to it.
Well, if that's all you're worrying about, forget the whole thing. You'll do more than live up to my promise. What's your first song, honey?
I can't give you anything but love.
As if that wasn't enough. Go ahead.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. someday you'll find your happiness, and I guess all those things your heart has pined for. Gee, I'd love to see you looking swell, baby, with diamond rings. Woolworth doesn't sell, baby, till my lucky day. You know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I can't give you anything but love, my baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Now dream a while, scheme a while, someday you'll find your happiness, and I guess all the things your heart is pined for. Gee, I'd love to see you looking swell, baby, with diamond rings. Woolworth does not sell, baby, till my lucky day. You know darn well, baby, that I can't give you anything but love.
Well, I guess that shows you there's nothing too good for you when it's Florida's treat. What are you going to sing next, Connie?
Who, me?
None other.
I'm not going to sing anything. I just finished singing.
But that's not fair. You can't go around tempting people like that and then not sing anymore.
Oh, can't I? Well, let me tell you, Harry Richmond, that I'm going to sit right back and relax while you sing for a change.
Me?
To use your own words, none other.
Well, there's plenty of time for that, Connie.
I'm not so sure of that. I have an idea you'd better get right at it. Well, the first thing you know, the time will be up and there won't be any song at all.
Well, what's come over you, Connie? It seems to me you're getting to be very suspicious.
No, well, I'm just trying to protect the listener's interest.
How do you work that out?
I'm going to see that you don't try any tricks on them.
What a way to talk, Connie. What makes you think I'll try any tricks?
Well, any man who could double-cross an ocean could do just anything.
All right, Connie. You win, but remember, you asked for it.
And what am I going to get?
The glory of love. Why can't we...
From 1936, the Harry Richmond Show, syndicated for Florida Orange Juice, the orange growers of Florida. Connie Boswell continued in regular radio appearances right through the late 1930s, continuing as a part of Bing Crosby's regular crew on the Kraft Music Hall, the late 1930s and early 1940s, and then her own show over NBC, The Connie Boswell Show, beginning in 1943. Martha Boswell passed away in 1958, Connie in 1976, and Vet in 1988. Female close harmony groups and female vocal groups are still very popular today. Take a look at the Spice Girls and any number of other R&B style female groups of today. But nothing can quite beat those lush harmonies of the Boswell Sisters from the early 1930s.
I got the heebie-jeebies on talking about. Got the heebie-jeebie blues. Sweet cause they're bones. Come on down just a little bit short. Said, babe, don't you know it? Come on and show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Oh, ski, scat, ba-dee, la-dee, la-dee, la-do, la-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, do-wop-doo, do-da-da-doo. Babe, don't you know it? Come on, show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance, young man. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Oh, I got the heebie-jeebie, honey, talking about. Got the heebie-jeebie blues, sweet cause they've on. Come on down, just a little bit short. Said, babe, don't you know it? Come on, show it, honey, don't feel blue. Say, come on down, do that dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance. Call the heebie-jeebie dance.
Well, this will be quite an eventful radio journeys this week, because there's still much more to come. We have another very rare recording. It is another episode of Ed Wynn, the Texaco Fire Chief. This one dated August 30, 1932. This is not really a very good recording, actually. It's only 25 minutes. The closing 3 or 4 minutes are missing from the show, and the audio quality really isn't very good either. But it is the only recording that I have of this particular show, and so for better or for worse, and to keep the historical continuity, I'm going to go ahead and play it here on Radio Journeys. By the way, if anybody out there does have a better recording than this one, please let me know. I'd like to hear about it. We've talked quite a bit about Ed Wynn already. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hear this episode, again from August 30, 1932, The Texaco Fire Chief, with Ed Wynn.
The Texaco service stations and dealers from coast to coast present the Fire Chief Double Quartet. Don Voorhees and the Fire Chief Band. Graham McNamee. And Ed Wynn, the Perfect Fool. I'm going to be the chief, Graham. Yeah? The program at the will be different tonight. Wait and see. Say, Chief, I saw you on a new horse. What's his name? Oh, that's the same thing, Graham. His name is the same as you have. Oh, how'd you ever happen to call a horse Graham? Well, it's a very strange story, Graham. The horse was born in Kentucky, you know. Yeah? Well, of course, that makes him Kentucky bred. You can understand that. Well, as he is Kentucky bred, and as they see the black and the white, I thought I'd call him Graham. That's a good one. Go ahead. Chief, you certainly love dumb animals, huh? Oh, I should say I do, Graham. They can't come too dumb for me. My goodness. I'd like to see your collection of animals sometime, Chief. When are you going to invite me out to your house? Oh, Graham, I didn't want to tell you. I lost my house and everything. Oh, no. Yes, I'm living in the park now, you know. You're living in the park, Chief? Yes, Graham, I'm living in the park. But I take my meals out. Well, Steve, speaking of parks, I'm sending my nephew to the zoo. Is that so, Graham? I'm sending my nephew to Princeton. well, don't the police bother you in the park? Well, Graham, you'd be surprised. The policemen treat me like European royalty. No. Really, they treat me just like a king. They kicked me out of every place. Funny thing happened yesterday, Graham. I lost $15 in the park. Oh, that's too bad, Chief. How did you come to lose $15? Well, I didn't lose it all, Graham. You see, I was sitting in a park, and a $10 bill blew out of my hand and fell on the lawn. Well, that accounts for $10, Chief. Yeah, well, I'll explain the whole thing, Graham. You were so exacting. Go ahead. Go ahead. As I was saying, the $10 bill was lost on the lawn. And a policeman fined me $5 for dropping paper on the ground. Oh, your answers are too much for me, Chief. What's the music? Well, I'll tell you about the music tonight, Graham. It's just so damp and chilly in the park, I thought that tonight we'd have that new teasing song. You know the title of it, Graham? No, what is it? The name of it is I Took One Look at You. Steve, I'm awfully sorry to see you sleeping in the park. Oh, about sleeping in the park, Graham. Last night I slept in my uncle's house. Oh. That's the same thing, Graham. My uncle keeps pigs in the house, too, you know. You mean to say he keeps pigs right in the house? Well, why not, Graham? He has everything in the house a pig could want. My goodness. Well, Steve, I'd like to meet your uncle sometime. What kind of a man is he? Well, he's a very unusual man, Graham. He's very forgetful. Yeah? I'll give you an idea of it. Last night at dinner, he tied his spaghetti and ate his shoestrings. Just wanted to tell you, you know. How's your uncle's business, Chief? Oh, his business? Yeah. Oh, my uncle must be taking in an awful lot of money, Graham. I heard today that they just appointed a receiver to help him. Just to help, all right. What business is he in, Chief? Well, my uncle is a traveling salesman at the same thing. I thought you knew that, Graham. No. He's a traveling salesman for Fire Chief Ted. That's all. Oh, he has the Eastern Territory. But it's a very peculiar thing, Graham. Yeah? He's only supposed to sell in the Eastern Territory, you know. But he's got very large teeth. Mm-hmm. His teeth are so big that the salesmen in the Middle West claim he's stepping in their territory. Do you enjoy living in his home? Yes, I do, but it's awfully noisy in his house, Graham. What? In fact, it's so noisy that every time I write a letter, I unconsciously date it the 4th of July. Come on, Chief, what's the music? So tonight, I'm thinking of the country, so I thought we'd have the new vegetable song. You'll never get the name of it. No. Vegetable song. The title of it is, I Water Collect You Like I Used to Do. Say, Chief, why are you so late tonight? Oh, well, Graham, this is really strange. I fell asleep on my horse coming down here tonight, Graham. No. As a rule, my horse knows all the lights, so I don't worry, you know. But tonight he stopped on one corner for 25 minutes. He did? Yes, look at that, Graham. He didn't know he was looking in the drugstore window, you know. The matter of fact, he was waiting for the red light in the window to change to green, you know. That's a terrible thing. I had to leave him right there and climb up the rest of the hill all by myself. You know? And still you won't buy a car? No, sir. Why? With Texaco Fire Chief, the gasoline originally developed for fire engines, no hill could possibly give you trouble. And another thing, too. You'll be here on time, Chief. Graham, I don't want to buy an automobile. I would just stop. Oh, I can't understand you, Chief. What do you think of the new tip like this? Oh, I don't know, Graham. I've never been hit by one of those cars. I don't know what to do. Well, Chief, someday you'll buy a car and find out for yourself what a powerful gasoline Texaco Fire Chief really is. That sounds silly to me. No. I'm using some of that Texaco Fire Chief gasoline in my cigarette lighter, Graham. Well, how does it work, Chief? Oh, it works wonderful, Graham. I get about 60 cigarettes to the gallon out of it. Well, Chief? Only good, anyway. But I tell you, Chief, you'll get real mileage with Texaco Fire Chief in the tank. Yeah. More miles to the gallon. It's a fact. Here's something to remember. What's that? Texaco Fire Chief surpasses the United States government specifications for emergency fuel. Now, that's a fact. Oh, Graham, I don't want to keep harping on the subject. But a thought just came to me. What is this? This is for not the people listening in, just between us. Yeah. What costs the most? Texaco Fire Chief gasoline or Texaco Fire Chief gasoline? Oh, well, Are you gonna keep asking me just forever just on account of one little mistake? You shouldn't make a mistake, Dad. I'm not keeping asking you for that, you know. But I just want to know, really, which costs the most? Or is there any extra cost to it at all, Graham? You don't pay 1 cent extra for Texaco Fire Chief. That's all. Because it's produced on such a large scale, it can be sold at the same price as ordinary gasoline. Oh, the gasoline might not be expensive to him, but the car itself is very expensive. I'll give you an idea. My uncle bought a car, and they told him it could get repairs for it in every city. And he does. It would be. We'll never even get over the title. The title of the opera is When You Were 8 and I Was 9 and We Were 17. Well, it's about a boy and a girl. Yes, actually. The boy's name is J. Weatherstrip Riley. He was born during the World War. And they call him Weatherstrip because he kept his father out of the draft. Will you hear this? Listen, Graham. Yeah. I want you to hear that this is the best of any of the operas. The boy, Weatherstrip, yeah? The boy had so many wrinkles on his forehead, he has to throw his hat on his head. Well, it seems that he is a country boy, and on his 21st birthday, for a present, his uncle sends him a bathtub. But being a country boy, he has never seen a tub before. So he writes his uncle a letter. He says, thanks for the boat, but you forgot the oars. No! It seems that when old man Riley, that's the boy's father, when old man Riley died, he left his son Weatherstrip a large farm and also $1,000. In other words, his entire estate was $1,000. Now, the girl comes to the farm to buy some eggs. That's the girl in the opera. The girl says, how much are eggs? And the boy says, 60 cents a dozen. And the cut eggs are 20 cents a dozen. What do you think the girl said? What did they say? The girl said, that's fine. Cut me a dozen of the brown ones. Wait a minute, Graham. They go into the hen house for the eggs, yeah? As they enter, they hear a lone rooster talking to a chicken. That's unusual, you know. The rooster is saying to the chicken, says, now listen, chicken, always remember the old saying, a naked day keeps the butcher away. Well, the girl asked, and the boy said, what is your name? And the girl said, my name is Opium. I was named after my father. And the boy said, Opium? Why, that's a dope. And the girl said, so is my father. Wait a minute. Well, the boy said, may I call you up sometime? And the girl said, yes. My phone number is Aqua 820. And the boy said, 820, that sounds like water. And the girl said, well, I'm living on a houseboat. No! They decide to get married. He takes her to the boat. But it seems that the boat has a big, terrific leak in it. And they marry on the leaking boat and settle down. Say that. Around the door.
Oh, lovely.
The rooms are so small in their cottage that their dog has to wag its tail up and down instead of sideways. This dog is, by the way, happens to be an Einstein pup. No one could explain its relativity. So now, wait a minute. Now, the boy, you see, the boy, Weather said, what do you do? He said, well, Weather said, the boy never takes his stride out walking anymore. It seems that he has grown so fat that people accuse him of leading a double wife. Oh, the wife cooked dinner for him. The husband said, what is that you brought here? And she said, that is canvas back duck. And he said, well, take the canvas back and bring me the duck. But the wife brings him a steak instead. And the steak is so tough that he said to his wife, turn on the radio. Maybe someday in this plain common, I feel like a bullfighter. Oh! She starts crying, and the husband rushes over to make up. And the husband kisses her, using the loose lip system. She said, what's the matter, dear? You don't seem to get the same thrill kissing me that you used to. And he said, well, conditions are bad everywhere. Wait a minute, dear, wait a minute, wait. Well, he said to her, he said, what's more? This I want you to listen to. Yeah. He said, what's more, I don't like the taste of your lips tonight. And the wife says, well, that's very strange. I'm using the new fruit-flavored lipstick. Monday night I used apple-flavored lipstick and you liked it. And last night I used the plum lipstick and you said you liked it. And the husband said, I know I did. But tonight I think you gave me the raspberry. Yes, on his chest is dangling a golden charm. It's a piece of an omelet. All during these years, you know, he has changed. His hair is now white on the temples. That's from blowing smoke off the solid roofing. Anyhow, his wife opens the door, and she peeks in. She says, may I come in? And the husband says, certainly. There's always room for one boy. Well, the wife was singing. She says, I sing just to kill time. And he says, well, I heard you, and you've got a great weapon. Well, this gets her so excited that her blood pressure rises. It rises so high that there's snow on the peak. Well, no, she said to her husband, how you have changed. You told me when we were married you were going in business just for yourself. That's what you said. And she also said, she said, you have gone in business for yourself. You became a bum. Well, this makes Riley angry. And he said to his wife, he said, stop waving your teeth around and say something. Wait. Go ahead. The wife says, I'll say something. I'll say something. Look how stingy you are. You bought me the smallest radio that money could buy. Why, our radio is so small, I can only get Amos. I can't even get Andy. Wait a minute. All right. And she said, you're so stingy, look at my clothes. You bought me a fur coat. You told me it was meat, but I know it's cat fur. And he said, how do you know it's cat fur? And she said, I'll tell you how I know it's cat fur. The first day I wore the coat of dog chased me up a tree. Wait a minute. So, their fight becomes so noisy that a policeman runs into the house. Just as the wife picks up a knife. Yes, and he grabs the wife's arm. The policeman takes the husband and he says, who are you? The man says, I am Riley. And as the policeman leads the woman away from the house, he says to her, who are you? And she says, I am Riley's wife. His wife. Why do you have that, Keith? Well, I wondered where they get the red gasoline with those little red lights on the back of the automobile. You know, what's one of that? No, Chief, all gasolines are not alike. I say. No gasoline can make a two-lunger sound like an eight. No gasoline can compensate for poor mechanism. But in the average car, Texaco Fire Chief will give you quicker getaway and more power. That's because Texaco Fire Chief surpasses the United States government specifications for emergency fuel. That's a fact that can't get around. Oh, speaking of getting around things, Graham, my uncle hit a man with his car yesterday. Why didn't he go around him, Chief? Well, that's what I mean, Graham. Wait a minute, will you? Yeah. The man was so fat, my uncle didn't drive around and he was afraid he'd run out of gas. You know, that's another thing, Chief, about Fire Chief gasoline. What's that? It gives you more miles to the gallon. Tell your uncle to drive up to any Texaco service station and fill up with Fire Chief gasoline. Okay. Then check his mileage against any other gasoline he's ever used. I'll do that. And by the way, your uncle could ask about Texaco crack-proof motor oil. What's that? You'll hear plenty about this golden oil, the ideal running mate to Texaco Fire Chief gasoline. I'll tell him, Graham.
Ed Wynn, the Texaco Fire Chief, from August 30, 1932. That was a WEAF air check. Apologies to everybody for the poor quality in the audio on that one. But if anybody out there has a copy that is closer to the original source, then please let me know. Maybe we could even arrange a trade. Well, we're already well over time here because of our special on the Boswell Sisters, an extended version of Radio Journeys this week. But I just want to finish with a little programming note for everybody. Next week, we'll begin running some back-to-back episodes. As we enter September of 1932, we have Chandu the Magician and Tarzan of the Apes. I'll be introducing Tarzan of the Apes. We've played some episodes of Chandu the Magician earlier here on Radio Journeys. I'll recap the history of that show as well. For Tarzan of the Apes, which was actually the first nationally syndicated serial, I'll be giving some historical background. Now, both Chandu the Magician and Tarzan of the Apes exist in recordings dated September 12, 1932, so we'll be playing them both with that date. We'll also hear the next installments of The Family Doctor and The World Adventurers Club. We'll be returning to Cy and Elmer at a later date. The next episode of the Red Book Dramas, dated October 6, 1932, doesn't even come up for several more months here on the Radio Journey schedule. So sometime later this year, perhaps in the summer, we'll return to the Red Book Dramas. So do stay tuned next week for Chandu the Magician and Tarzan of the Apes from September 12, 1932. Until then, have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye now.